Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. I hope we've been enjoying the meals, right? So, and I hope you've been subscribing as well. I hope we are all doing great. I'm back, and I'm back to stay, right? Okay. So we're gonna be having some okra sauce, some fried okra today on our menu. So stay tuned, guys. Let me take you to the ingredients. Okay, for our star ingredients today, we're going to be using some sliced okra. I've already washed my okra and sliced it by myself. I'm not using a frozen okra. And then I sliced some onions. And then I'm going to be using some fresh fish that I'm going to season and fry as well. So here I have 3 different kinds of dry fish. I have the barracuda fish, the pep fish, and the herrings, the bony. Okay, then here I have some crabs, crawfish, and pomo willy cow skin. Okay, so we have some vegetable oil here, and then we have some tin tomatoes that I'm going to be using to fry my okra to help me get the slimes out of the okra. So I have some roughly chopped peppers and onion here with a little bit of thyme in it. Okay, so here for our spices, I'm going to be using ONGA. I was lucky to get ONGA today. My favorite season. I got ONGA today. I'm going to be using some ONGA Classic. This is my season I use whenever I'm in Ghana to cook. So I have some Noi cubes. I have 3 here, but I'm probably going to use just 2. I have some garlic, ginger. I have black pepper, thyme, and white pepper. Stay tuned, guys. Let's take you to the process. Okay, guys, so I forgot to tell you I'm going to be blending my ginger and garlic to add to my dry fish. I'm going to add a bit of it, and then I keep the rest for the okra, okay? My family, I'm going to be seasoning my fish now for frying. I'm going to be adding my ONGA to it. ONGA already has a lot of different kind of spices in it, right? The aroma from this, wow. And I'm going to be adding, you know, the Noi has 2 cubes in it, right? So I just added 2 there. This one for the fish, I'm just going to add 1 here. I'm just going to add 1 here because I wash my fish with salt. Then I'm going to add some white peppers. I'm going to add some black pepper to it. I added my spices to my fish. I'm going to mix it now. Let it marinate for about 15 minutes. We're hungry here, so we're not waiting for 2 hours or 3 hours for this fish to marinate. We're going to let it marinate for about 15 minutes. Once our oil is hot, we know how we do it from Liberia now. Y'all know how we can do it. Once we now season the fish here, after a few minutes, we start frying the thing, you know, and we still be nice. I like to preheat my pot because the pot I'm using is a bit slow, right? So I always like to preheat my pot. So I'm going to be adding my dry fish in the pot. So bring it to a boil. I'm going to be adding a glass of water in it. At least today the dry fish is not so dry. So I'm going to be adding 3 glasses of water to it. And then I'm going to be adding 1 ONGA cube to it. 1 ONGA seasoning. I said cube. I'm going to be adding 1 ONGA seasoning to it. So I'm going to be adding 1 Noi to it. Oh, this okra, It's gonna be delicious. I'm adding my Nori cube to it. We all know I don't use salt to cook rice, so. And then I'm going to be adding a bit of my black peppers, my thyme, and my white pepper to it. So I'm going to add half teaspoon, quarter teaspoon to this. So I'm going to add my pepper and onions mixed to it, and bring this to a boil for about 30 minutes. Stay tuned, guys. So I think our oil is hot now, so we're gonna be, it's ready. It's ready for fry. Okay, I didn't say, I think I have few pieces of butternose. I don't know the name right, but I just know it to be butternose. That's how I grew up knowing it to be butternose. Yeah, this one. So we're adding some butternose to this white snapper. Okay, so we're gonna let this fry until it's golden brown. And our soup here is boiling. It's boiling. It's going down good. It's going down well. Okay, family people, see, it's almost there. It's almost golden brown. We're gonna be waiting for the next 7 minutes to get what we want. Okay, so our fish have been frying for about 10 minutes, so we're gonna flip it on the other side. Okay, it's almost about what I want. So I'm going to give it another 10 minutes, and then it will be just what I want. Okay, so you'll be wondering why I didn't add the cow skin, right? The pomo, I didn't add it because it's not tough. It's very soft. It's very, very soft. So I'm going to add it late when I'm adding the crabs and the prawns. So we're good to go. So I have to switch sides with the pot, right? Because the fish was taking too long to get to fry here, and we need to get this food ready because we are hungry, like I said before. So our fish is almost there. So I want to add my crabs and my prawns and my pomo with it, cow skin to it. Yeah. So my fish stew is almost ready. So that's the last set. I removed the first one. So that's the last one. Once I'm done with that one, and I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to fry my okra, get rid of all the slimes, and how I'm going to make it juicy. Yep, my people. Like I said, the cow skin is soft. Okay, so I don't want to let the seafood go way under so that it don't overcook. That's why I'm doing it like that. But it's okay, it's all good. It's all good in this because we're almost there. Once this is ready, we'll be back to show you how we're going to do the okra. We're going to be frying the okra and get our sauce ready. Okay, family? My people, so our soup is ready. You know, I don't normally like to cook my seafood too much, right? So I'm going to be removing this, and I'm going to be changing pots because this pot is a bit small. So I'm going to be changing pots to fry my okra. Okra or okra? So I'm going to be removing my pots to fry my okra and continue with my soup. But this is ready already, so I'm going to be taking this down from the stove. Okay, so I'm going to be using my same oil, the oil I used to fry my fish. That's what I'm going to be using for my okra. Yeah, you think the oil is too much. It is too much, but because we're frying, the okra is a lot, so we need a lot of oil. If not, it's just gonna stick together, right? Our oil is hot, so I'm gonna be putting the okra in the oil. Yo. Oops. Oh. Now part of the cooking now. We all know that. So we're going to allow okra to fry for a bit. So our okra is frying. You can see the slime, right? But don't worry, we're gonna get rid of all that. We're gonna get rid of it. So we're gonna allow this to fry for another 3 minutes before adding our tomato paste to it. Yep. So my people, we see as we can see, the okra is almost ready. It's fried anyways. It's just to get rid of the slimes. So I'm going to be adding the tomatoes to it. That's why I use tomato paste for my fried okra, because it gets rid of the slime. So I'm going to allow this to fry for another 3 minutes, and I'll come back and show you all. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm going to be adding the rest of my Maggi to it. The rest of my spices. You see, it's perfectly fried. So we don't want our okra to be overcooked, right? So we're going to add our ingredients to it. I'll probably not be using all my stock. I can save my stuff for another day. So as I said earlier on, I'm not going to be using all my stock. One of my fish fell off. I'm not going to be using all my stock because the okra is already fried. You don't want your okra to be too soft. You still want to have a little bit of crunchiness to your okra, right? Okay. I ate that soon. How y'all see it? We good to go, right? We good to go. We are actually good to go. I'm still going to be dropping 3 parts of pepper. It's ready, right? So we're going to be adding our fish. Ooh. Oh yes. We're going to be adding the fish to it. So I'm going to allow this to simmer down a low heat for about 5 minutes, and I'll be plating it for you guys. Okay, so, and I'm going to drop few peppers. You know now, your girl likes pepper, so for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping a few and just let the steam cook this. And we are good to go. So our okra is ready. You can see no more water in it. So I'm going to be plating this with a bit of rice, just to taste it for you guys, so that you guys can see how yummy it is. I'm going to be doing this. I'm not going to be eating too much tonight. It's already late. Yeah, I'm watching my diet. See who watching their diet, my people. I see trouble. But it's good. Let me grab a bony. Y'all know now. I won't tease you. Then you'll be angry with me, you know. Sanctify this food in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Now small thing. So we want to see how the food gonna be. I will not eat it from my way. I will eat some with me. I don't mind using my fork here. I just put too small. You're my home. I can't get off camera. I'll be using my hands to eat. Excuse my nose. Honestly. You see that? I think I don't deserve this kind of meal, you know. Tell me to use it on a small plate, man. I can't be using fork to be acting the American game. Excuse the noise in the background. Okay, you know now everything must come to an end. At that time, I've done my part. It's time for you guys to do your part. I've done everything I could do, right? This okra sauce is good. It's delicious. It's time for you guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Please. Please.